All right, what's going on, everyone? SAMIR CHIBANE here, founder of the eCom Incubator, where we build brands with purpose, not just stores. And first of all, I hope you guys are staying safe from the coronavirus. That's very, very important. But there seems to be a lot of panic. I'm honestly panicking a little bit, not too much. But with yesterday's stock market halt, they literally stopped everyone from trading. That's pretty serious. I don't think that's happened in a very, very long time, probably since the 2008 crash. So hopefully people don't freak out even more. But with that being said, we're just at the house here building e-commerce brand. So the one thing that we're focusing on that we didn't really think about before is how we can increase our brand loyalty, okay? Now in this video, I'm gonna cover what a simple 5% increase in your brand loyalty can do to your bottom line profits. Then I'm gonna explain the 5 different segments of brand loyalty. And last but not least, I'm gonna show you the app, the Shopify app that is very, very simple to use, very, very user friendly, that you can actually get started with today. Okay, it literally takes a couple minutes to set up. So I hope you guys are excited. All right, now if you stick to the end of the video here, I'm also gonna show you how we can go ahead and build your e-commerce brand together, okay? Again, not just a little dropshipping store, but something that is sustainable and scalable for the long term, and how we can literally hold your hand and guide you through the process. It's about a 90-day process to build an e-commerce brand. So with that being said, just stick all the way to the end and I'll tell you exactly how you can go ahead and apply for the e-commerce accelerator, okay? So the first thing that I wanna start off with is, like I said, what a 5% increase in customer retention can do for your e-commerce brand. Now, I actually got this book right here by David Acker. He's a very, very intelligent person when it comes to building brands. And this book right here, he has about 15 different books, but this is the first one that we picked up. It's Building Strong Brands. And he's actually a teacher at UC Berkeley, okay? And with that being said, he did a study on, again, what a 5% increase in customer retention can do for brands in general. And a few examples is a bank that actually generated 85% more profits with a simple 5% increase in customer retention. Okay, 50% more profits for an insurance brokerage, and a 30% more profits for an auto service chain. Last but not least, a 60% increase in profits from MBNA, which is a financial services company, okay? So 5%, okay, very, very, it might sound very little to a lot of people, but the truth is it can work wonders for the bottom line profits. Now, the reason why this is the case, and you probably heard me say this over and over again in my previous videos, is that it's a lot easier to sell existing customers than it is to find new ones, okay? So really, although, you know, there's a lot of talk, especially from the dropshipping gurus, and how you need to run the best Facebook ads to get new customers, nobody really seems to touch on how important it is to keep your current customers and keep them coming back again and again, okay? Now, the next thing that I want to share is the loyalty segments, okay? So David Acker, in Building Strong Brands, in the book that I just showed you, he breaks down the customer base into 5 different segments, okay? The first ones are going to be the non-customers, right? Which is people who are already loyal to competitive brands. Now, it's very, very expensive to get someone to switch over from a brand they're already loyal to your brand. So essentially, you don't really want to focus on those people, right? You don't want to spend any money trying to convince them. They're already loyal. Just leave them alone. Okay, then you got the price switchers, which are customers that are just very price sensitive. And these are people that are just going to buy whatever deal they find is the cheapest, okay? Then you got the fence sitters, which are those that are indifferent between 2 or more brands, okay? So people who kind of shop between a couple different brands for whatever product category they're looking to buy. And so these are people that you can kind of convince to add your brand to, you know, their options. And last but not least, you got these two right here, and I'll explain why these two are the ones that you should be focusing on, are going to be the passively loyal, okay? Those who buy out of habit rather than reason, okay? So they're just kind of, buying the same mouthwash brand because it's the one that they always have bought, or the same toothpaste brand, or the same makeup brand, or the same, outdoor gears brand, just because they buy it out of habit. Maybe it's very convenient because the brand is right next door, or whatever the case may be, right? Or maybe it's the only store that is available in their area, right? Then you got the last segment here, which is going to be the committed, the already loyal customers, the people that are already loyal to your brand, okay? Now, the passively loyal and the committed individuals, right, that are already committed to your brand, are the ones that most brands never ever really invest into, and they kind of take for granted. So these are the two people that or the two groups of people that you want to be focusing on heavily, okay? These are the people that you want to really convince and really strengthen the brand loyalty to your brand, all right? So the question becomes, well, how do you do that, Samir, right? How do you go about increasing the brand loyalty? Well, if you're building your store or you're building your brand on a Shopify store, it's actually a very simple app. But the first thing I want to do is just show you some examples of brand loyalty programs so you can get an idea of what's possible and how you can go about it for your brand, okay? So the first one we got here is actually Sephora. And Sephora names their brand loyalty program, or their rewards program, Beauty Insider, the Rewards Bazaar. And so essentially for every dollar that you spend, I believe you get a point, and you can then go ahead and start buying, okay, products with rewards points. So you don't have to pay anything. You simply just use your rewards points to get these products right here. And they have a bunch of different products and all different kinds of point ranges. So essentially, if you spend $250, you can get this. Alterna hair care craving caviar for absolutely free. And so what does that do? Well, essentially, it's like if somebody is spending points or spending money in Sephora, well, guess what? They're not going to abandon the points that have already accumulated. They're just going to go back to Sephora and make a habit out of using their points, right? And so this is a very simple brand loyalty program. Then you got H&M right here, which they call, I believe they call it, just a simple membership perk or rewards program. So members get more, shop now and pay later, collect points on every purchase, and enjoy exclusive discounts, rewards, and events. Okay, really, really interesting to add in events as well. So join now and get 10% off your next purchase. So they're actually going to reward you just for creating an account and joining their membership program, right? Really key to incentivize your customers and lead with reward for them just to sign up to your program. And so some of our membership perks: collect points on every purchase, $1 spend equals 1 point, get 10% off when you join, bonus vouchers, you will receive $3 off for every 100 points you collect, free click and collect, free standard delivery when you spend $20 or more, shop now and pay for your items later, right? Exclusive discounts and early access to selected collections, because they do a lot of collections and collabs with great designers. I believe they've done a few with, I know they did one with Alexander Wang before. They've done one with Off-White before, if I'm not mistaken. And so you get early access to those collections before the general public. Okay, so they make their loyal customers get early access, to exclusive collections. And so what they're doing here is making their exclusive members or their loyal members, feel more special than the general public, okay, which is really key to these rewards programs. Then you get 25% off your favorite items on your birthday, right? Huge. H&M Music, access exclusive live events, and then invite your friends to become members and earn points as well. So how does it work? Well, you simply join, collect points, redeem your offers, and then if you get enough points, you actually become a plus member. Okay, so like a VIP customer in a sense. And so just a very, very simple, they got Q&As on how it works, etc., etc. Now the next e-commerce brand here that actually, kind of gave us the idea, and this is how we're basing our rewards programs for our e-commerce brands, is from this brand right here. Really simple. Okay, 10 points to follow on Facebook, 10 points to follow on Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter, 50 points to just create an account, 1 point for every dollar spent, 100 points for 3 purchases, 100 points for birthday rewards. So they'll literally give you 100 points just for your birthday. 50 points to write a review, right? Key to incentivizing your customers to actually put up a review. And if they send a video review, they get another 50 points, all right? And if you refer a friend that spends, I believe, $30, then you get $10 as well, okay? Now, we all know Uber does a great job at this. And so it's really, really cool to see e-commerce brands implement this as well. On a one-time purchase, $5 for 50 points, $10 for 100 points, $15 for 150 points, etc., etc. And so how do you, now the question becomes, well, Samir, how do I go about adding this to my store? Well, this brand right here, Gleeman, actually built and designed their rewards program from this app right here, Swell Loyalty and Rewards, okay? And this app right here is actually got acquired by Yotpo, has insane reviews, 2,100 reviews, and it's very, very simple to add to your store, okay? So it's literally as simple as just adding the app to your store, and I believe you get to use it for absolutely free up to your first 100 orders or your first 100 members. And so very just click and drag, and then it adds an app to your store like a little pop-up. And you can design it exactly as you see it here. Now, I think to create a page, you actually need to upgrade to the premium level, but you can create like a pop-up version, a very simple pop-up version for absolutely free. And so you can see here, you can literally customize the colors, you can add a background, and all these different campaigns that are available to you. So goal spend, newsletter sign up, punch card, happy birthday, tweet about us, Twitter retweet, Facebook like, refer a friend, all for absolutely free. Then you got some premium perks as well. So very, very simple to use again, but the impact, the value that it can create for increasing that brand loyalty, which is ultimately, increasing your brand equity when you have loyal members, is just absolutely insane. So again, the goal shouldn't be to turn every single customer, every single visitor into an absolutely loyal customer, like a die-hard customer. Just 5%, if you recall on those stats that I first mentioned, can increase your profits by some insane levels. Okay, so 85% more profits for the bank, 50% more profits for the insurance brokerage, 30% more profits for the auto service chain, just by simply increasing their brand or their customer retention by 5%. Okay, so remember, 5% can go a long way for your bottom line profits, and you should just add this in there right away. Now, you'll probably have to get pretty creative. Maybe for your store, whatever products you're selling, you might have to get a little bit creative on how you can make it work for you and your brand. But ultimately, there should be no excuse as to why you don't have a rewards program, okay? I'm sure that a lot of prospective customers, once they see that you have a rewards program, that's gonna incentivize them to become a customer of yours, because they know that, hey, it's like I'm spending money, but I'm gonna get rewards points that I can go ahead and get something for free later on down the line. All right, so hopefully you got value out of this. Now, like I mentioned, if you want to build your e-commerce brand together over the next 90 days, all you have to do is just go ahead and simply apply right below for the e-commerce accelerator. Okay, again, it's a 90-day process where we literally hold your hand and show you exactly how to find products that are hot and trending right now, how to build your brand, how to build brand loyalty, create your brand story, your brand style guide, etc., etc. And more importantly, how to actually get it out there into the market, right? How to start running your Facebook ads, generating customers, And last but not least, how to scale it to the moon once everything is set up. All right, so hopefully I'll be talking to a lot of you guys soon by clicking the link below, applying for the e-commerce accelerator, and we can see if we're a good fit. But remember, it's not really just about the money, it's more about the commitment to the 90 days because truth be told, we can actually get you funding for your e-commerce brand. Okay, so you can use other people's money to find a good product, test it, and once it starts scaling, it just starts paying off for itself. Now, with that being said, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you like more tactical, more high level stuff like this lesson right here. And last but not least, make sure you leave a comment below with your biggest takeaway and how you're going to apply this to your e-commerce brand. All right, thank you so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.